show. We're going to talk about another aspect of vagina power, and I've been thinking about this a lot. I think it's an area that a lot of us, me included, because I have been caught up in this type of relationship in my head with myself and with the men that I picked to have long-term relationships with. A lot of times we as women are not team players. We are team players in the sense that we are all for everybody else winning. If we're with a man, we will give our last. Some of us will even lay down and die for our man. We will put ourselves on the front line for our men if that is what he needs us to do. But many times when I say that we're not really team players, or I think better yet, we don't know what team we're on. We need to decide whose team we're on. Because in relationships, many of the times, girls, we getting played out of our mind, played out of our ass, played out of our pocket, played out of our pussy, played out in the relationships where a lot of times we're not the number one woman. We're the second, we're the third, we're the fourth. Hell, sometimes it's always a free-for-all. We sharing our man with a group of women. We swinging, we freaking, we sniffing, we sucking, we drinking, and we know that we are in a group of other women. But then some of us have the idea that he's going to pick us. He's going to leave his wife. He's going to leave his girlfriend. He's going to leave all the other freaks alone because you the baddest bitch. And he going to walk down the aisle with you. And the wedding band is going to come off of another woman's finger and go on yours. And that's fucked up. It's fucked up. It was fucked up when I did it, and I used to think that shit. And it's fucked up because a lot of us still think this. Young, middle-aged, and in between, because we're not rooting for the home team. When I say home team, we're not rooting for ourselves to win, girls. We're not standing in vagina power when we in these relationships. Many times we are out trying to not choose, but we trying to get chose. We are getting involved in relationships with men, and we know they belong to somebody else, or we know the man is a hoe when we meet him, but we think we're going to change him. Yeah, I know he a hoe now. I know he like to run the streets, but I'm going to fix that. I got something for that. See, many times we listen to other women tell us that we can change him. Give it a little time. We can mold him. We can fix him. We can get him to see things our way. And we're not playing on our own team when we feel like that about a man that already got a woman at home. See, this is what we need to know. When we're not in a role of vagina power and self-love and self-worth and respect and trust, when we pick a man to get involved with, we're going to always lose. Now, see, if you know, I don't care if you find out once you slept with the man that the man got a wife, the man got a girlfriend somewhere, you know that to begin with, then you need to realize not only who team you playing on, ladies, but you also need to know your role. Because whenever a man step out, most of the time, I'm not going to say 100% of the time, but most of the time, when a man steps out of his relationship to pick you to be the woman on the side, he ain't looking for no wife because he already got one at home. Now, they tell us, I'm not happy at home, she ain't sucking my dick right, she ain't fucking me, or she done stopped fucking and stopped sucking, or she half sucking and half fucking. Whatever the reason they told you, they stepped out, they lying. Especially if they telling you that they are looking for another woman because they tired of the wife they got and they pay all the bills and pay her car note and got her a brand new house and she don't work and she still don't appreciate it. So he through with her. He ready to leave her. He looking for somebody else because he don't want to put up with this shit no more. Really? No, he's looking for somebody to blow him and screw him. Because, see, when men go outside of their household, most of the time, after they talk all that shit, The bills still paid at home. That same woman they say they cannot fucking stand, that get on his goddamn nerves, that he can't wait to get away from. He making sure that woman that he said so nasty, so fat, used to be fine on her wedding day. Now she ain't fine no more. She ain't freaking no more. He makes sure that woman that makes him so miserable got a nice place to stay with a nice roof over her head, warm clothes, heating and air, plenty of food, in a safe neighborhood, whether she working outside the house or whether she working him in the bedroom or not. But see, we don't look at that because we ain't playing on the right side of the field. We really not sure what our role is and what our agenda is. See, men know what their agenda is, and they know who they looking out for. They dick and they nuts and the cum they got bagged up in they nuts, where they looking to find somebody to skeet it all in their mouth, down their throat, in their asshole, and in their pussy, or in their hand. See, men are clear about this shit. Men are clear about what their position is. To find somebody to run down this sad, hard luck story on, catch you in a vulnerable position. Now, either you're vulnerable one or two ways. You're vulnerable mentally and emotionally, and you're looking for somebody to care about you. So, and you didn't find that out at home. You didn't find it with the other relationships that you had. You're lonely, emotionally imbalanced and damaged, feeling like you just need some man to love you, help you pay your rent, take you shopping, make you feel special and beautiful. Or you're just financially in a bind and you need a sugar daddy, or you need someone that you don't want to feel like a whore. You don't want to feel like a prostitute. So you want a man that will give you money, sometimes older, but also